This is BBC World News. I'm Simon Stupid with the headlines. A Stepford County Railway train conductor has been arrested for verbally assaulting a passenger. We'll be looking at a short brief of history of the week, and we'll be looking 18 years to the Roblox famous restaurant game Work at a Pizza Place, formerly known as Work at Krusty Krabs. Welcome to the programme. Today, a Stepford County Railway train conductor has been arrested for verbally assaulting a passenger. This is because he was a racist and he didn't like that particular kind of person. Our correspondent, Tutti Frutti, has the latest coverage in Stepford. Stepford County Railway, home to Stepford's largest railway station and the location where the incident occurred. A 23-year-old train conductor has verbally assaulted a customer. Then the police were called and took him away in no time. He said bad remarks to the customer, which were racist. We've spoken to the supposed customer, and he said he was very offended and glad the police took him away. Court hearing will start 2 weeks from now. But until then, it's me, Tutti Frutti, BBC News, from Stepford County Railway. Do stay with us here on BBC World News. We'll have more coverage on the current affairs right after this short break.
Own your friends. Roblox! Be anything, build anything. Millions of players. Destroy everything! Roblox! It's free!
John Lennon was shot at the entrance to the Dakota building in the center of New York. There's been a crowd here standing in more or less silent vigil.
People are celebrating the passing of a man they hold responsible for hundreds of deaths. Elsewhere, people have been gathering to mourn his passing.
The Prince and Princess of Wales are to separate. A statement from Buckingham Palace said the decision had been reached amicably.
Welcome back. Now we look at 18 years from the past at Roblox's most famous pizza game, Work at a Pizza Place, doing business as Builder Brothers Pizza. The experience was originally called Work at Krusty Krabs. Excuse me for my stuttering. I've been improving it over the last 2 weeks. Anyways, back to the story. It was originally called as Work at Krusty Krabs, but for some licensing issues, the creator, you were the one, had to rename it to Work at a Pizza Place. The in-game restaurant was originally called as Hot and Fresh Pizza, the same name as the Canadian pizza restaurant, but he changed it to Builder Brothers Pizza in mid-2009 or 11, I think. Yeah, 11. We're back with Tutti Frutti for another coverage over the history. Work at a Pizza Place, doing business as Builder Brothers Pizza, is Roblox's most famous pizza-making simulator. It has 6 roles: cashier, cook, pizza boxer, supplier, and manager. There is another role called on break. On break is when you're staying home from work. When you're on that role, you have this house that you can control. You can change the colours, the furniture, heck, even the appliances. And you can get these by spending the in-game currency called monies with a Z. And the restaurant was already called hot and fresh pizza, but was removed likely because there was already a hot and fresh pizza restaurant in Canada, and probably because it was copyright infringement. The real game itself used to be called Work Out Krusty Krabs, where you'd originally work at the real Krusty Krabs from the SpongeBob SquarePants franchise. But then, due to copyright situations, the game was removed and renamed to Work At Pizza Place and ended to the game that we know. So, 18 years went by from the first creation of the actual game, with it being renamed Work At a Pizza Place in 2009. This is Tutti Frutti, BBC News, Robloxian City. Anyways, that was Tutti Frutti with the news. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next hour. You can find more news on the BBC World News Roblox site, which is called www.bbcrobloxworldnews.com. But from now, this is Simon